Hey guys, in this tutorial I will show you 7 ways how to get into your Superman. Now make sure you are warmed up before you start this tutorial. And if you enjoyed this video and you learned something new, you have a possibility to donate. The link is in the description. Okay guys, let's get started. So the first way will be the usual kind, from your Viva position. So what is the most important thing when you start doing your Superman? You have to learn it from this trick, from Viva. That's the most basic kind, okay? You have to understand that you are pushing your leg, the lower leg, really strongly into the pole. So you have to feel secure in the lower leg. So your lower leg does not wobble around here. You are opening up your hip, rotating knee out, okay? And you're pushing the leg into the pole here. And after that, if you can let go the arm really easily and you feel secure, you're ready to go into your Superman. So, the first thing which you have to understand, that you are not pushing away from your leg. You are tucking in, you are putting the knee close to your nose. And then you start to rotate, and then you let go of the lower hand and open up your chest and shoulders here. So what is a common mistake in this one? Usually beginners try to go in your Superman not releasing the upper leg. So they're kind of pushing into the Superman, which hurts tons of more. And when you're pushing into the Superman, you're kind of pulling yourself away from the pole, and it feels like your upper hand will not hold. So the first thing, the upper leg has to go away from the pole, close to your nose. Then you round and boom, go into your Superman. And while this all is happening, you have to push your lower leg strongly into the pole. So you have to feel the grip here in this part of your leg. It's pushing strongly into the pole. So if you're not secure in your Viva position, you are not ready to try your Superman. If you feel secure, you're ready to go further. So one more time, take your grip. Your knee is between your hands. So you're not here or here. Your knee is in the middle of your hands. Your upper hand is pulling and the lower one is pushing, okay? The knee hook, you always extend the leg and only then you hook. So it's deep. You do not have a gap between the pole and your skin. There is no gap. You have to feel that your calf muscle is holding you. So point your toe and the toe is facing down. Take your split grip, hold strong, the upper hand is pulling, the lower one is pushing, and you put your leg into the pole here, and then it comes closer to you. Slide a little bit upper hand, open up your knee and push the leg into the pole. Afterwards, see, I let go of the pole with my upper leg. I turn, I put it between, boom. And here is your Superman. At the moment when you will turn into your Superman, you have to open up your shoulders and chest. And that's the moment where your butt will slide a little bit lower down. So don't squeeze that pole too much. You have to let your butt slide a little bit so you do not stay in this position. You're opening up and the butt slides a little bit so you can open your chest. If you're really flexible in your chest and shoulders, yeah, maybe then you will do without the butt sliding down. But if you're not, slide your ass down a little bit to open your shoulders properly in this position. So the next entry into the Superman will be from Jamila or The Apprentice, whatever you call it. So we start from the floor. Take your split grip. I have a separate tutorial for Jamila. If you're not sure you can handle Jamila, you just go to that tutorial. 5 really good tips for this trick. So we bend the inside leg, we lean to the side, keep our upper hand bent, and we go into our apprentice. Now here you have two variations. You grip the upper hand in your cup, slide it down, and the leg goes here. Once it goes here, you grip the hand above, and boom, again, you're in your Superman. Also here, the same as in the trick before in Viva, your lower leg is your security. So if your lower leg is not pushing into the pole, this will feel really dangerous. So you have to push the lower leg into the pole so you feel the grip with the leg, okay? So you, in your Jamila position, grip the upper leg in your upper hand in your cup, slide it down, and the leg goes above, straight. Keep your leg straight. And you turn, open up your shoulders and chest, and now you're in your Superman. The second variation, you can put the knee through your hand by not letting go the hand at all. So what you have to understand here, the hand has to be bent. You're not holding with your straight hand in your Jamila. It's bent, okay? And when you're in your Jamila, here, hand is bent, your knee goes through, and you start turning with your hip, and then you go into your Superman. So, not your foot, okay? Your knee goes through and help with your hip to make the Superman happen, okay? Let's try this. You go into your Jamila, upper hand is bent, knee goes through, and boom, you're in your Superman. Also here, remember, in your Jamila, you're not leaning back. You're leaning to the side to keep that grip in your leg. If you will lean back, you will lose all the grip in your lower leg. So you go to the side and keep your upper hand bent. You're in your Jamila, lower leg is holding strong, upper hand is bent, knee goes through, hip. Now here's the butt sliding moment. Boom. So I can open my chest. I slid my butt a little bit lower down. The third entry, you probably all know this entry, so you go from the invert into your Viva, and then you go into your Superman. Chopper, hook the outside leg, push the other one down. Now from here, you grip above your leg the upper hand, always the upper hand. Boom. Then you put your lower one in your split grip, your pointing finger is facing down, and the leg is pushing into the pole. Open up your knee if you can, you let go, rest here, and this part you already know. Knee goes close, close, slide butt, open up your chest and shoulders. So if you have trouble with your invert, I have a separate tutorial for that as well. So let's move on. The fourth entry into your Superman is when you go from invert to your thigh hold, and afterwards you go into your Superman. Now let me show you. You go into your invert, outside leg hook, the same as before. Now from here, you can grip the lower hand in your split grip, move the leg close to the pole, and your tummy towards the pole. So you're facing the pole now, and you're holding yourself strong with your thighs. Now the lower hand, you can grip it a little bit higher to catch the pole right above your butt. Now you slide your butt, boom, open up your chest. Now what is really important in your thigh hold, you have to understand that you're holding with your thighs. So when you hook the outside leg, all you need to do is move towards the pole, and the other inside leg, the inside leg is helping to squeeze the pole. So the knee hook does not change. The outside leg is still hooking in the knee, and the inside leg moves towards the pole and squeezing with your thighs. And then you move towards the pole, facing the pole, pushing away from your lower hand, reaching above your butt with the other hand, and letting go the hand, letting your butt slide. You're opening up your chest. So the reaching, the pole reaching, when you're in your thigh hold, you reach to the side, a little bit to the side, through the side, so it's easier for you to reach. So you're in your chopper, outside, boom, let go, move towards the pole, push, reach, slide, and Superman. So the fifth way into Superman will be from an invert as well. But this time we will rotate into our Superman. It's a really beautiful way how to go into your Superman, but it's going to be a bit painful. So you do the invert and hook the outside leg as well, like in our two variations before. Chopper, invert. Now from here, you grip only the upper leg above the pole, above your leg, and lean forward a little bit and help with your body to create a rotation back. And the other leg will go close to the pole here. And with you rotating, you will rotate into your Superman. So you hooked here in this position. You lean forward a little bit, then you help with your head and your chest to start rotating back. And all you have to do there is squeeze the pole a little bit with the lower leg, close the knee, and let yourself rotate into your Superman. So you're not kind of pushing and pulling, with the rotation, you're kind of moving into it. So this is a really fluent transition, and it might take a little while for you to catch it on. So let's try this one more time. You go into your chopper, just the upper hand, okay? The other one stays where it is. You lean a little bit forward, you start to rotate, close. And with the leg closing into your Superman, it will add you up a little bit more of rotation. So the rotation happens here just with your body. You're leaning forward, your head goes back, and when you start to move already, your leg, boom, you're turning your back to the pole to close that hip so you can move into your Superman. So you work here, lean forward, and you go back, closing, and back is facing the pole, and you rotate it in your Superman. The sixth way how to get into your Superman. Now this is the intermediate advanced variation. It's from a jump. So let's go through the movements, okay? So you will make a step with the inside foot and jump from your inside foot a little bit. So you don't go far from the pole, you're kind of close to the pole, okay? And you're going to swing your outside leg here, and you're going to grip the outside hand over your leg. So your leg goes first, then the hand. You have to let your leg go in front of the pole. And then you let go the lower one, and boom, you're in your Superman. So you jump, grip here, and turn. Seems easy, but it can seem a little bit scary at first. So you jump, move, turn. One more time. Jump, move, turn. So your hand, inside hand, is not high. It's slow, because you don't have to try to jump 5 meters high. You have to jump a little bit just to keep that leg swing, so you can grab the pole, and the leg goes here so you can turn. So this happens really fast. If you're not sure about this one, do this with a spotter or just skip it, okay? So one more time, jump, and let's watch this one more time in slow motion. step, jump, swing. Grip the hand and turn. Boom, you're in your Superman. And the seventh, the last entry into our Superman today, will be from a shoulder mount. So you have to be able to do the thigh hold version into your Superman to be able to do this one. So it's basically very similar to an invert, but you will entry from a shoulder mount. You will hook the outside leg. Okay, my inside leg is the left one because I'm using the left shoulder. So the outside one is the right leg. So I'm going to hook the knee with the outside leg. Here. Moving towards the pole here. Pushing away with the lower hand. And I'm in my thigh hold. And here right away, hook the paw above. And you are in your Superman from a shoulder mount. One more time. Shoulder mount. Outside leg. Keep your hook strong. Now here you push, grip from the side, closing your leg, sliding your butt to open up your chest and shoulders to complete your Superman. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to cool down after your workout. You can write questions and feedback in the comment section. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and thank you guys for visiting my channel. See you next time.